And our great show continues. You know, the first thing you need to know about writing a novel is that there are no easy answers. The second thing you need to know is that if you're anything like most of us, it's going to be difficult. There's no magic formula for novel writing. Welcome to the show, novelist Becky Wooley, who has written 2 books. And remember, November, by the way, is National Novel Writing Month. You know what? I admire anybody who can write a book because it's just, I love when you do the description of people and you can set the town and the scenery. I just admire that, and it's so enjoyable to know a novelist. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Have you ever thought about writing a book yourself?
It's just not that interesting. I don't know what I would, I don't think I have the concentration. I don't know.
Well, anyone who has thought of writing a book should go to the website, NaNoWriMo, and this month, those people who go to that website will be writing a book. When they get finished with the month, they will have their first draft of an entire novel. But that is not the way I wrote my books. My books took considerably more than a month. It's quite a process, and I usually start, since it's a mystery, I usually start with the victims. And my victims come from my experience, and in the first one I kill off 3 preachers because my husband's a preacher and we worked in ministry for 42 years.
So you if you're going to write a novel, write from experiences. I mean, maybe not the killing part, but what you're familiar with. Is that right?
I would say that's the best place to start. I mean, once you're established, if you want to do a lot of research and go to a different area, a lot of people write historic novels. Mine are contemporary, so I don't go back into that, but I do research.
Obviously, the fictional town is a lot like Chattanooga. So
very much so.
Do you use some of your friends in it, or do you use some of the people you've come in contact?
Well, when we moved
characters?
to Chattanooga, we noticed the difference in culture. This has been 20 years, and you see a church on every corner, and which is a good thing. But I emphasize in my first book the things that divide us in religion, and I want them to go away.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, ego-inflated industry, when it comes to writing, what if you get a bad review? What if you go on Amazon and people say, this is not worth our time?
Well, you need to step back and take a look at your book if you get those sort of reviews. I haven't, but I take my reviews seriously. I take what people say about my book seriously, and so far they've been good reviews, so I'm thankful for that.
How do you set you up to write a novel? Do you set up a room in your house? Do you do it outside in a hammock? I mean, where do you get your inspiration? And I mean, is it 4 o'clock in the morning where they say your mind is most creative when it comes to early morning?
My productive period is usually later in the evening, and I am most focused when I'm sitting at the computer and nothing else is going on. So I begin in your head. You begin in your head and you get it, what you want to be talking about, and then you start asking yourself questions.
Listen, you've got to have role models here. Who is somebody you truly try to emulate?
Oh, I love humorists. I love Garrison Keillor.
Right.
I love Mark Twain. I love satirists. I love Dickens is one of my favorites.
So you go all generations and all time periods. That's how you get a lot of your inspiration.
I do. I read a lot. I tend to read classics. And what got me started in the mysteries, we went by a library and they had a sale on used books, and we bought a stack like this of mysteries, and I read all of them, and I got home and I thought, I can do this. So I did. But
let me ask you, and how do you get it published? We haven't even talked about that.
Well, with the second book, I've self-published, and many writers, even famous ones, are doing that now because of the monetary.
Cost. Sure.
Well, yes, and there's more. You get more of what you spent. You get back if you don't have to go through a publisher. If you go through a publisher, you're going to get a teeny amount of what you sell your book for.
All right, ready? Nonprofit Murders is a page-turner. I couldn't put it down. Exceptionally engaging all the way to the last page. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an excellent read. And that book is another one there called Murder. And there is a poster for
Yes.
No Intelligence Allowed. I love that. And you've got a book signing coming up.
I do at
Winder
Winder
Binder.
Binder on Saturday from 2 to 4. Are we done?
No, keep talking.
I featured Mr. Stein because he gave me an endorsement for my second book. I saw his movie, I loved it. I sent him a copy of my book, and he endorsed it.
Ben
so.
Stein did. Wow,
He
that is
did.
great, and he loved it. And he says, an astonishingly thoughtful, well-written book that provides not only a compelling plot line, but insight into an immense social and academic issue. The great Ben Stein gave her a review. Listen, check her out. It is Becky's books available on Amazon, but if you want to learn how to write a novel, go to nanawrimo.org, nanowrimo.org. That's Learn to Write a Novel. You can actually meet Becky, buy her books, and have it signed at Winder Binder. That's right there on Fraser. And that is coming up, when, the 16th?
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
This coming
What time?
Saturday. From 2 to 4.
All right, 2 to 4. Meet Becky. All the best to you.
Thank you so much.
Ben
I
Stein
appreciate
reviewed
it.
your book.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you. We're back with more 3 Plus You right after this. Becky Wooley.